Lake Tronsee in Upper Austria once again provided a magnificent backdrop for the action. The 2024 Upper Austria Kitefoil Grand Prix took place almost a month after the conclusion of the Olympic Games and attracted riders that were eager to challenge themselves in such a unique location.
I wanted to come to Tronsee to get back into the whole kite scene and just get back on the water. Also, all the new gear is here in Tronsee, so to be able to test all the different kite brands has been really interesting, and I wanted to be a part of that.
After his brilliant victory at the Olympics, Valentin Bontes didn't want to miss the opportunity to compete in his home waters and put himself in the spotlight at the Kitefoil World Series Austria.
It's always nice to come back to Tronsee, especially this year when we finally get good wind. It's always a pleasure to have this incredible scenery and race on the lake and always have a good organization and good fun with all the guys.
During the first 3 days of the event, all the riders raced in a single fleet. Max Medder was in excellent form and won consecutive races, while Jessie Kampmann made a strong comeback to the kiteboarding scene and topped the women's standings. This competition was particularly important as it gave the whole fleet the opportunity to race with the new equipment that is approved for the Olympic Formula Kite races at LA 2028. There's always a trade-off between top speed and ease of use, and finding the sweet spot between these two factors is one of the main goals of kite designers and riders.
This event is the first event of the new quarter, so it's mean new equipment. We, as a top rider, we can have attached with the brand and work with them to establish new kites and new foil for next season. And this is the first event that we can really go on the water, push with the new equipment, and to know if we have to work on some point or if we're already good, and then it will decide a little bit also the market for the other competitor. So it's really important to show that we are here, that the kite is able to test if some people want to ride and have a look.
In the medal series, the top 10 competed for a place in the final four, but there was an innovation, the so-called golden ticket race. All male riders outside of the top 9 competed in a single race to determine who would take 10th place in the medal series, and it was the young Polish rider Jan Kozłowski who made it. Benoit Gomez from France and Florian Gruber from Germany fought their way out of the semi-finals to claim their place alongside Max Medder and Martin Dolenc from Croatia. But as had been the case all week, no one could stop the 17-year-old from Singapore who was in the lead from the first mark and couldn't be caught.
First of all, it's very surprising. I feel quite comfortable in the new gear, and it's a pleasure to ride. Along with the fact that we got a lot of racing in here in Tronsee, and it was against others with new gear as well. So all of it was surprising and fun and comfortable, and it was a great pleasure racing.
The first event after the Olympic Games, I wasn't sure if I was going to come because I was really just enjoying home and twin tipping and kiting and just jumping and having fun every day. And then just 3 days before the event, I saw the forecast was really good and it's really close for me, so I decided to come, and I'm actually really glad I came because we had, I think, the best event here ever. We had 3 days of solid racing. We did 12 races, which was actually pretty hard after a month's break of no training.
Compared to Medder, the path to gold was not quite so easy for Jessie Kampmann. The Frenchwoman had dominated the fleet races over the previous few days of the regatta, but she wasn't able to summon her best performance in the final. Elena Langweiler and Gal Zuckerman put the pressure on, and the Frenchwoman needed her last chance to get the one victory that she needed to win gold.
So my performance today, I wasn't that happy about it. I did quite a lot of errors on the water. And Gao and Elena sailed really well, and they got 2 race wins. And in the last one, all 3 of us crashed at one point during the race, and well, that's how I managed to get the win. But the last few days, I was really happy about how I sailed with the guys and just starting to get back into competition, so that was really good.
It was super nice. Like, I came here just to have fun, to kind of rediscover the love of the sport, and I think I really did. So it's a good sign. Yeah, it was really fun to race with the girls today in the semi-finals and finals, and with the boys the whole other days.
Lake Tronsea presented itself as a top kite surfing venue, and some of the world's best riders took the opportunity to challenge each other and learn valuable lessons for the future at the same time.
My first regatta after the 2024 Olympic Games is finished. I'm happy that we were able to race here in Austria. We finally had a great week. We had 3 days of really good wind, and we showed that Austria does have a place where we can race.